and each of the following. Well, x plus 2 to the third, again, you can't distribute the exponent, so what that means is x plus 2 times x plus 2 times x plus 2. And we're just going to have to take this slow and steady. We're going to do 2 at a time. This times this, right? You should be getting pretty quick at this now. X squared plus 2x plus 2x plus 4. If you combine the two x's in the middle, you get x squared plus 4x plus 4. And then remember, we got to take this and multiply it by the second x plus 2. The way we're going to do that is I'm going to take these two terms and multiply them by each of these. Excuse me. And then take this term and multiply it by each of those. We also could have taken the x squared and multiplied it by both of these, and then taken the 4x and multiplied it by both of those, and then taken the 4 and multiplied it by both of those. So here we go. X times x squared, x cubed. X times 4x, 4x squared. X times 4, 4x. Now, 2 times x squared, 2x squared. 2 times 4x, 8x. 2 times 4, 8. Combine like terms, plus 4x squared, 2x squared, and the plus 4x and the plus 8x, you get x squared plus 6x squared, or x cubed plus 6x squared plus 12x plus 8. Here we're going to do the same thing we did in the second step here. Multiply the x by each of the terms, then multiply the 3 by each of the terms, and we're going to add everything together. So x times x squared, x cubed, x times minus 3x squared, x times 9 plus 9x. 3 times x squared plus 3x squared. 3 times negative 3x minus 9x. 3 times positive 9 plus 27. When you combine like terms, the negative 3x squared and the positive 3x squared cancel. The 9x and the negative 9x cancel, and we get x cubed plus 27. Here we have 1 minus x plus 1 squared. Now this is tricky. We're going to square this, but then we've got to make sure we're subtracting all of what we squared. So if you do this, remember it's x plus 1 times x plus 1, which gives us x squared plus 2x plus 1. But we've got to keep it in parentheses because we're taking away all of it, which means we've got to distribute that negative, and we get 1 minus x squared minus 2x minus 1. Now we've got to combine the like terms, which are this positive 1 here and this negative 1. Those cancel, and we get this. And finally, we do 2x plus 1 squared minus 2 times x plus 1 squared. First we do this, and we get 4x squared plus 4x plus 1. Now, we've got to be careful again here. When we square this, notice the 2's not being squared, just the x plus 1. We get x squared plus 2x plus 1. But it's got to stay in parentheses because the 2 is being multiplied by everything. So we've got to leave it. Distributing the negative 2, we get same original here, minus 2x squared minus 4x minus 2, combining like terms, the negative 2x squared and the 4x squared becomes 2x squared, the positive 4x and the minus 4x cancel, and the plus 1 and the minus 2 become minus 1. We end up with 2x squared minus 1.